Well, Dale, a lot of people come in and they usually bring their hat in and it's just a lot of dust on it and everything.
Right.
We have sponges. We usually carry one for the lighter color hats and one for the darker color hats. We also have some brushes with the lighter bristles for the lighter color hats and then the darker bristles for the dark colored hats.
So will the dark bristles, will that discolor the lighter hat? Is that why the difference? Or?
Well, a lot of times it's just more for just knowing the difference between the two, so somebody doesn't grab a brush with that they clean the light colored and then you go to cleaning dark colored and then the light colored gets blended into
it
black.
discolors it. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay, now how does the sponge work? Do you need water with this, or just?
No, you don't. You just do it dry. You just take it and grab it, and you just go around counterclockwise and just go wiping your hat off, taking the dust off, and getting the brim done. Turn it upside down and do the flange the same way.
Now you mentioned counterclockwise. Why the counterclockwise?
The way they're spun when they make the hats.
When they make the hat, okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's the way they're going. So you just go to cleaning it, and just go into counterclockwise.
Okay. Now, what's the difference between cleaning a fur felt hat and a wool hat?
The fur felt hats are going to clean a lot better. The wools the dirt's going to get into the wool a little bit deeper and they're not going to clean near as good.
Okay. Can you shape a wool hat, or is it pretty much just fur felts that you can shape?
The fur felts are the ones you want to shape. They're going to shape a lot better. Don't take a lot of steam. But also with the wools, they're really not made to steam. They're just a wool hat. You can hit them with some steam, but they're not gonna shape near as well as your fur felt.
So that causes people to want to buy a better hat because it's going to last longer, obviously.
Yes.
Be able to hold its shape.
People that are wanting a hat that's going to last, they're going to buy a fur felt. People that are just wanting to beat it up, have fun, go to rodeo, not spend a lot of money, they're going to buy a wool.
Okay. Now, what about? I've seen some people with hats they're crushed right here. How do you put a hat on and how do you store a hat so that it maintains its shape?
You know, a lot of it on holding the shape for the form of a person's head. They have these blocks that you can put inside the hat and hold the form to where it either can be to where it holds the shape and not shrink up. On felt hats, they have the tendency when you put them away in the summer, they'll draw up after not wearing them. So if you put that block in there and just tighten it up a little bit, it holds to the form of your head and not shrink up near much with the felt.
And as far as storing a hat in a car, if you don't have the block, how do you store it or how do you carry it?
Definitely, the one thing you don't want to do is store a felt hat in a car just left up on a dash, because the heat will ruin a hat real quick.
Okay.
So you definitely want to have a hat can, put it in shade, things like that.
Okay.
On that.
Okay. All right. And how about when you put them on? Should you put them on with the brim, or do you hold on to the crown, or does it matter?
Everybody has their own preference. Usually you grab it by the crown and put it on.
Okay.
But there's a lot of them that just grab the brim and just go to putting it on. So
okay. All right.
It's preference. You get to wearing the brim off after putting it on, so sometimes it's good to just kind of grab it by the crown.
By the crown. Okay. Good. Okay. Well, I think that about settles it, and I think we're about done there on how to take care of a hat. Thank you, Gerald.
You bet, Dale. Appreciate it.
Appreciate the help.
Thank you.
Thank you.